So, good morning and welcome back to Daily Transfer Update. Now, let's start off with a few updates. First off, Lucas Torreira. Conflicting reports left, right and centre on this guy. His dad was pictured on his Instagram in an Arsenal shirt, putting to bed, hopefully, the rumours that he is linked to AC Milan. Now, this story came about when he put a statement out saying that he was not really enjoying his time in London. He didn't like the weather. He couldn't communicate with his teammates. Since then, reports all over Italy and in England, quoting Italian journalists, etc., saying that AC Milan are the front runners for him. Ivan Gazidis wants to make him his number one target. To me, I'm not too sure about this story. I think that this has been fabricated off of the back of his statement. He was basically saying, which has been missed out, that tiny little bit at the end where he said that he wants to try harder for the team next season was conveniently missed out by all the journalists. And since then, everyone's had a field day with it. Now, a couple of days ago, he posted on his Instagram a picture of his dad on his Instagram story with the rest of the family whilst they were playing, Uruguay were playing Chile in the Copa America. His dad was in the crowd. And his dad was wearing an Arsenal shirt. Now, for me, why would you wear that Arsenal shirt if you're unhappy, you're not wanting to be here anymore, you want to go back to Italy, etc., etc.? Are you a troll? If you're a troll, then it's some sick troll level. If you're not a troll, then you're happy at Arsenal, surely. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it. But like I said, this is going to drag on all summer until the transfer window shuts. I fully expect him to stay. If he isn't happy for whatever reason, find out what that reason is, try and rectify it, and if you can't, get rid of him. And if you get rid of him, 50 million plus. Thank you very much. Thanks for your year. Bye-bye. If he is happy, give him a new contract, give him another pay rise on his contract. He's reportedly on about the same sort of money as Cole Jenkinson, which is just ridiculous in itself. So, for me, if he's happy, give him a contract. If he's not happy, get rid to the highest bidder over £50 million. Now, player number 2 that we are going to speak about is Au. Now, this is a young kid, 20-year-old right back. He has gone on a season-long loan to Germany to a team called Bochum. Now, good luck to him. He was being tipped to go to Celtic. He's obviously chosen the German team over them, and he could have been used as a make-weight in the deal to sign Kieran Tierney. That obviously hasn't happened. We've now got to rely on Cole Jenkinson. Yay! Anyway, he's gone on a season-long loan to them. Good luck to him. Next player we're going to speak about is William Sulabha. Now, reports have been going around for the last 24 hours that we have agreed a £27 million deal with William Sulabha, the St Etienne centre-back, 18 years old. I think every Arsenal fan is now a William Sulabha expert. And there's reports saying that he is going to be loaned straight back to St Etienne. Now, this don't make any sense to me. If we're going to go and sign a player, I know that you pay the fee in instalments. It's not necessarily paid up front. It might be a big chunk up front and then done over instalments. But if you're going to pay that sort of money out, why would you loan this guy straight back to St Etienne? It don't make any sense to me. I do think that we've got a very good chance of signing him. And listen, it's in his hands now. They've accepted a bid for 27 million. That's what's being reported. He's agreed terms already. That was done earlier, back in the last week. And everything is now in place. Tottenham was said to be in for him. Man United and Man City as well. His agent was spotted in Manchester a few weeks ago, which sent Twitter into meltdown, which is not a hard thing to do. But for me, it's a weird one. If we're going to spend £27 million on a player, why loan him? I don't get that. I genuinely don't get it. I know there's a lot of factors that go into this. Champions League football, the fee in terms of how much is paid up front. Obviously, we may have offered the most up front over Tottenham and the other teams. Maybe he's decided where he could get first team football. But to be loaned straight back to the club just don't sit right with me. But leave it in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Do you think we will sign him? And do you think if we do, we should loan him straight back out? Personally, I think we've got a 99% chance of signing this guy, and I want a 0 chance of him being loaned out. Now, the next player we're going to speak about is a Burnley left winger. Now, this one has come as a curveball out of nowhere, and this is Dwight Mcneal. He is a 19-year-old left winger who's burst onto the scene last season for Burnley. He's under contract until 2023. Manchester City, Everton, ourselves, and Newcastle are all said to be keeping close eye on him right now. Now, he has emerged out of nowhere, like I said, and he played 26 games for Burnley last season. He got 3 goals, 5 assists. Not bad. He's an under-20 England international. But like I said, this has come out of nowhere. This landed last night. I see it last night. And I thought, you know what, let me run with that today. 19 years old. He fits the mould. He's a left winger. Is he any better than Alex Iwobi? That is what you have to ask yourselves when you're signing a left winger. Because Alex Iwobi, despite not being a left winger, has played left wing, left forward, left mid, whatever you want to call it, all season. And if you look at his goals and his assists, they're better than this guy. This guy's played in a team that was struggling for relegation at the start of the season. They managed to salvage their season and stay up. So fair play to them, fair play to him. He's had a remarkable season as his first season in the Premier League. Sean Dyche obviously gave him his opportunity and he took it with both hands. Now, our model as a club is to go for youth. This guy fits that model. He's a left winger. We need a left winger. He's relatively cheap, around the 15 million. Again, fits our model. Now, do I see this happening? No. Basically, the short and curlies of it, no. I don't see this happening. I think there is other players out there that for around the same sort of money, maybe £5-6 million more, would do a better job than this guy. That's not taking anything away from him. He could be one for the future. And listen, I hope he does well next season, whether he's at Arsenal or not. But I genuinely do not see this happening. Like I said, I think it's a little bit of a curveball out of nowhere. And this is what happens in silly season, in transfer season. You know, stories get leaked out there by agents to maybe try and get them a new deal. And that could be what this guy is trying to do. Maybe his agents put a story out there that all these clubs are linked. And Burnley go, oh, here you go. Here's a new improved deal. Or maybe Arsenal will put the story out there to hurry up Ryan Fraser or Carrasco or somebody else that we're linked to. So I don't know. But personally, I don't think this guy, he ticks all the boxes, but I don't think it's going to happen. Again, leave it in the comment section. Any Burnley fans that happen to stumble across my channel, let me know what you think of this guy. Is he good enough to play for Arsenal? I'm not so sure. We shall see. Last but by no means least is a guy that PSG have just pulled out of a deal for. And that is a guy called Au Husseini. He is an 18-year-old AS Nancy right winger. So again, we're linked with another winger, which is fantastic. They are cash-strapped right now. This guy is out of contract. They need to raise severe funds massively and super quick. Otherwise, they're going to get relegated to the 3rd tier of French football, which for them is an absolute disaster. Now, anybody who signs this guy, we have to pay, if it's us or anybody else, €300,000 compensation. Now, he's an under-17 international, France international, and he has played 11 games for them. PSG pulled out of the deal. They didn't want to pay the €300,000. Crystal Palace are linked, as well as Barcelona. Now, this guy, although he's not played any first-team games for his team, Nancy, he is regarded as one of the best youngsters at his age group. And this guy, if he continues to take the rise, as he has done, he is destined to go on and have a fantastic career in football, whether that be in the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, League One. Anywhere he goes, this guy is going to have a fantastic career. One thing I will say about this guy is, although I've never really seen him play a consistent run of games, obviously I've only seen clips of him doing the research for this. The one thing I will say here is his next move, the move that's going to happen this summer because he's out of contract, is going to be the biggest move of his career. He needs to pick that move wisely. He needs to make sure he goes to a club that's going to nurture him properly. Otherwise, he could end up as, a Ben Arthur type character. And like I say, I've never really seen him play. I'm just putting that Ben Arthur tag on him because the guy's got bags of skill. This guy's quick, he's attack-minded, he'll go straight for the jugular. But a lot of times with players that are fancy flair players, if they don't pick the right move and they just go for the big money, they go off the rails. And Ben Arthur is a prime example of that. All the talent in the world, never really done it anywhere. But yeah, there we go. Leave it in the comment section. Anybody who has seen Au Husseini play, let me know what you think of him on all of the players, all of the ones I've mentioned this morning. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. Nearly 20,000 subscribers. Big up yourselves and stick a massive thumbs up on the video. Happy hump day. I'll see you all at 5 o'clock for my live stream. Laters, peeps.